Welcome, this is Ish, and in today's video we'll be talking to you about a law of attraction technique called scripting. So scripting is a technique where you're going to be writing a scenario from a reality that you want to have happen as if it's already happened in your life. So for example, if you want $1 million, you would write about what you would do with that money and write from the reality of already having $1 million. This is a really cool technique, and I recommend having a notebook dedicated just for scripting. So here's mine. So I just got a lot of different pages. So I got a lot of different pages just of me writing different scripts of my ideal scenario of what I want to have happen as if I've already experienced it. So you want to write in past tense rather than a future, because if you write in the future tense, then there's a gap. You're basically telling your mind that there's a gap between where you are right now and what you want to have accomplished. And we already know that you can only attract what you are, not what you want. So it's something to keep in mind. So you want to make this really fun as well, and I like to use different kind of fountain pens as well. So this is the current one I use. So this is a Twisby Eco pen. Really cool fountain pen. It has purple ink in it. Pretty cool. And then I already also have another Twisby Eco pen, and this ink is going to be green. So I think it's pretty fun to just play around with different pens, see which one you like, because you're going to be writing a lot, so might as well make it cool while you're at it. And as far as paper goes, I do use this notebook here, but if you really want to go fancy, you can use a special notebook just for writing and fountain pens. So this is a Rhodia notebook. What's cool about it is that it has these little dots over here, and these can help you make sure that your handwriting is in the lines. Really nice paper. So let's try a little bit of scripting together. So I'm just going to start writing about my ideal scenario here. So since I'm talking to you here on YouTube, we're going to think of a YouTube script where I have tons of different followers, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that. So the way I would do it is, instead of saying, hey, like in the future I'm going to have 1,000 subscribers, for example, because at this time of this video I have about 100 subscribers. So instead of saying, hey, I only have 100 subscribers and in the future I will have 1,000 subscribers and this is when it's going to happen, instead I'm going to write it as if I already have 1,000 subscribers. So I would start to write, and I always like to write off my sentences with something I'm grateful for as well. This raises your vibration. So I'm going to write, am grateful to have, let's go with 10,000 subscribers. Okay, that's my first sentence. I am grateful to have 10,000 subscribers. And the next thing, I'm going to go really into detail. So I want to describe how I'm really feeling and the day-to-day activities basically of me uploading videos and how I feel being a YouTube personality that has about 10,000 subscribers, right? So the next sentence I would be right would be, I love waking up each morning with messages from fans whose lives I've changed through my videos. So here I'm writing about the impact of my work and the lives that I've touched through my work, right? Through uploading videos. So I am accessing a very high state of consciousness, of love and creation. And because I'm aligned to these very high states, this can help bring those manifestations closer towards me. So I'll put that there. I love producing different content every day, impacting all viewers. And then now I'm going to describe basically how I'd carry myself as a person who has already achieved this goal of having 10,000 subscribers, right? So I would say when creating these videos, I have my beautiful lighting all set up, and I am recording with a high-tech camera. And I'm putting this here because currently recording this on a very nice webcam, but I think someone who would have 10,000 subscribers would have a really nice camera to record in. So I'm going to include that there because I'm already in the viewpoint of someone who has already achieved that. So I already have a really nice camera, recording, everything's going good. And so the effects of scripting really works. I actually, this apartment that you see right here, this is something I actually manifested through the art of scripting, because I had envisioned living in an apartment with a really nice patio outside, and this is something I scripted. I basically walked through the day-to-day of how my room would be set up, and I'd go outside in the patio, I'd open the door, I'd write about that. So I took my hand, opened, grabbed the doorknob, and opened the door, and sat outside and meditated in my really nice apartment. And this was something I repeat every day, something I would also recommend to you to script every day. And I just started doing that every single day, and I ended up, manifesting this apartment. I ended up finding this perfect place with, a nice patio where I can meditate in, and really nice. It's really spacious as well. And I think if I didn't do this exercise, I wouldn't have manifested it, because things are just aligned really well. Because originally when I had called this specific apartment complex and I was like, hey, I need a place, they said, hey, I don't have anything for you. But I knew in my intuition from my scripting gave me subtle cues to call back, and my intuition really tuned in, and I called them again, and they were able to secure me a place. So there's a lot of other stories I can tell you about how scripting works, but let's get back into it. So I'm really grateful to have a really nice camera to record these videos, and I love creating and producing different styles of ASMR videos and spiritual content to make a difference in people's lives. So I'm really thinking about how I can effectively make an impact on other people, and you'll find that if your intentions are really noble and you're looking to make a difference, things that you want to manifest and come to you will come a lot faster. Now, I'll pause this for now, but this is just one real quick example of scripting for this particular example of YouTube subscribers, but I could do this for anything. So, for example, if I was trying to manifest a soulmate, I would write about my ideal scenario with that person. So I would say, today I want to date with Rachel, or whatever the person's name is, and we got dinner together, and I would write the ideal scenarios out. So I would say, got dinner with Rachel, we went to a nice restaurant, a Japanese restaurant, and we both ordered sushi together, and we talked about our day, and I write a whole script on that specifically. So I want to edit so that it's already happened and something I've already achieved. So in this way, the universe will know that it's something I'm ready for, because it's not coming from a state of lack, but rather I've already achieved a soulmate, getting a soulmate and meeting that person, and then things will come to me easier because I'm in a state of receiving. So I hope this will definitely help you in your journey.